So I've watched a bunch of videos and I'm pretty confident that I could probably just fix this. The only part where it might get a little tricky is that outer edge there where it's separated, but I'll have to pull it out of there. And I guess basically what we'll be using is diluted wood glue or school glue. I don't know what kind of stuff that they used originally. Somebody was talking about repairing it with tissue and paper towels. I don't think that's necessary here, but maybe. I mean, I don't know. These I saw, they were selling one of these speakers completely, like with a real hole in it, for $100 on eBay, and then a pair of them for $400. So, I don't know. I guess it's worth giving it a go, right? Alright, let's just get this damn thing out of here. Alright, we got that out of there. This thing's got a pretty good sized magnet on it. Alright, we're going to, I don't know which one we'll use, probably the Elmer's. Is there really a preference? Okay, so what we're going to do, I got a couple of bottle caps here, and I'm just going to take and try to see which glue looks like it might work better. I don't think I'm going to need much. I would rather probably use the tight bond. So we got that over there. And then just the regular school glue. So we got 2 of these here, and then we're going to put a little bit of water in there. Let's see. And then I'm going to just kind of, we got a popsicle stick over here. Let's see. The reason I don't think I really want to use the school glue is it's got probably a really long dry time, but at the same time, the other one might be better because it might be more flexible than the tight bond. I don't know. The tight bond also might not stain the coil as bad. So I'm not 100% sure, but what I'm going to do is I was thinking about taking them and putting them on a piece of paper and seeing which one, how they dry. But let's start over here with the tight bond glue. We're going to need to apply quite a bit. This crack goes pretty damn far. And I honestly think this is probably a little too watered down. Of course, this tear has got to be somewhere in a really bad spot. This is too watery. I can tell right now. Alright, so I dabbed it with a paper towel, and that's what we have, but that's not good enough. I can tell you right now, because the back is not sealed. But I might let it dry and then go do the back. Alright, so I basically glued the crap out of it because it wasn't really sticking that good, and then I kind of went to a not so diluted amount. It's not going to look any worse than somebody putting Bounty Quicker Picker Upper on the back side. We got that there. This one was a little difficult because we have that part where it was separated over there. But we're going to go outside and just put it in the sun. Alright, so it's probably at least 94 degrees outside. So let's see what it looks like. It's been here for a little while. He's kind of got a little bubble up on it. You know, like I could have probably sat here and held it and did all this crap and tried to keep it perfect. But I don't want to get too carried away, but you can see it's kind of got like a proud spot right there. The biggest problem was like trying to get the glue to go underneath the lip of this. Alright, so I kind of pushed on it a little bit, got it a little bit flatter because it's still kind of tacky and flexible. So it's a little bit better. So after it sits out here for, I don't know, a couple of hours or whatever, it should be pretty clear. Alright, so these came out pretty good, and for some reason it's dark in between the middle, but I don't know why that is. So I used this. I actually started out with it watered down. It was a little too watery. I went thick on it, and I just kept adding a little bit at a time, worked it in there real good, and then when it got kind of tacky, it kind of squished it from the front to the back a little bit, and there was a high spot right here, and that went away when I did that. So it's kind of ugly, but whatever. Now the other thing I thought about too is I think I've got a Kenwood speaker that would probably fit in here just fine. So in reality, you know, you could always end up getting new paper cones, and well, that's a lot of work, but you could, and everything can be redone. I don't know what they use for glue normally at the factory, but yeah, I'd say it came out pretty good. Let's look at the back. Okay, so the biggest problem was like addressing the issue right in here. Like it was right here where the lip wanted to come up, and so I kept having to hold it and hold it and hold it, and so there's glue all the way to that point. Now when you think about it, it doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be flexible really, because these guys use plastic cones now. The cone isn't flexing. The surround is what flexes. And on some speakers there's like a weird, you know, like accordion surround. What's nice about these is they have the cloth surround. Now I was concerned about this area right here. I don't want to get too much glue on it, but it looks pretty good. Alright, I got it in there. I played it a little bit low volume. I'm just gonna let them chill for a bit. Feels solid though. Actually feels like the whole entire speaker actually might be coated with something special. Kind of hard to tell. It does look like it's coated. like some kind of sealer. I don't know about that one, but anyway, I mean, it's better than throwing them out. And there's definitely some kind of like waterproofer, kind of looks like Scotch guard. You can tell that's definitely been pushed in. Oh my god, you push these things in and they're so hard to get back out without fucking them up. I bet the other one don't look like it. See, there's not a single mark like that on this one or that one, but definitely somebody pushed that in there. That's how you get that crease mark. So now I had a set of speakers that they had mesh right here. It was completely open. I'm like, the hell? So now I notice these are a little funny on these controls. Like they seem to be like act like they're dirty, but I don't know. I think they're just a rheostat. I don't know what it's changing. Anyway, works fine. So there you go.